This February, in honor of Black History Month, Denver 7 is bringing you untold stories of community leaders doing incredible things to help people in our community and make Colorado an even better place.
That's right. And this week, I'm introducing you to a group of nurses on the forefront of a medical specialty that's out of this world.
4-stage engine start. 3.
Nurses in space.
Boosters ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1.
This isn't a far-out goal, but an active plan.
Back to the moon and beyond.
If we are going to
Control Houston, all good calls so far.
have a colony on the moon, we need actual health care, and that's what nurses do.
Registered nurse Robin Bruce says the blueprint for this already kind of exists.
Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4.
Well, so we've had aerospace since the 1950s, right? And we have nurses that do Flight for Life. Most people think about that. You have the combat nurse that picks up our soldiers from the front lines and bring them back and give them care.
Bruce is the immediate past president of the Colorado Council of Black Nurses. Founded in 1973, the nonprofit focuses on support, scholarship, and now providing healthcare in space, even creating an Aerospace Nursing Department, garnering interest from the aerospace industry.
As CC Munich Aerospace, we're able to get a foot in the door, and then they learn about us. And so now, of course, they don't call us CC Munich Aerospace, they call us the Black Nurses.
Black nurses, pushing the entire profession light years ahead. But not too long ago, it was Black nurses who were denied something as simple as a formal certification.
My mother was one of those kind of people. She was what now we call them doulas.
Council member Dr. Margie Cook, a doctor of philosophy and nursing who worked as a registered nurse for decades, remembers her own personal challenge of trying to follow in her mother's healthcare footsteps.
I wanted to go to a state school, but I was not allowed to go to the University of Texas medical school. So I came to Denver to go to school, and I was accepted at Loretta Heights College, which was an all-girl white school, but it didn't matter. The nuns accepted me all right.
Cook graduated on time and began searching for work.
My mother had asked me to come back to Galveston to work, and I went down and applied, but they told me that I would only be able to work at night from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock because they didn't want the patients to wake up and see that I was a Black nurse. So I refused to do that.
Cook went back to Denver to start working and eventually met the women who would start the Colorado Council of Black Nurses.
We got together and decided that we needed to make a group that would support Black people in nursing and in medicine too, and would help our people get better care in the hospitals.
Another founding member of the council was Robin Bruce's mother.
And so I had great role models in nursing. I was originally a combat-trained flight nurse by the Air Force. I went into the Wyoming Air Guard. And because I knew we had aerospace nursing, I thought, well, this would be a great segue to teach the students of today to go into nursing. Did not know that NASA made nurses non-qualified to go to space. So then our focus changed to, okay, we have to convince the world that nurses belong in space.
Bruce and the council are working with MSU Denver and Pikes Peak College to create advanced degrees in aerospace nursing.
What do you think about just that journey of Black nurses and now being at the forefront of something pretty incredible?
Well, for me, I don't see it as incredible. I just see it as a normal progression, right? And that's because the nurses in this organization taught me that I'm here for a purpose, right? And that we're all here for a purpose. We're here to do our duty to give back to our communities, to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to have the best health care possible.
Well, you can learn more about nurses in space on denver7.com. We'll be right back.